Empower, support, love. That's true beauty.
Allowing God to use me to inspire others.
She is clothed with strength and dignity.
Welcome to Sis To Sis.
Hey, y'all. Did y'all miss us? Because we sure missed you. Look, watch, like, and subscribe to our channel at Sis To Sis 1988, as well as follow us on all our social media platforms at Sis To Sis 1988. So we have came to the segment where we allow our guests to ask 3 random questions. And they can either be 3 questions per person or 3 questions that they want all of us to answer. Okay? So we're gonna let our beautiful guest Ladarian hit it up. I don't know what it is. We try to make this as a surprise so that nothing is rehearsed and that we're genuine and you guys really get to know us. So okay, Ladarian, let's go.
I'm gonna ask them what y'all really want to know.
Oh.
I got y'all.
He's like,
Oh.
he's gonna dig it out.
Okay.
All right. So the first thing, this is a question for the group, right?
Okay.
And you guys could take turns answering.
Oh, okay.
So I want to put back a question that you guys asked me. What do you guys do for an outlet? How do you guys outlet your stress and forget about the work day?
I'll go first. I love music. So a lot of times I perform, sing, dance when I'm at home. I do. I'm a performer at home.
Yeah.
I'm a private dancer. Note that. My knees working, everything. Megan Stallion, all that. Only at home though. Not in the club. It's at home. So I know that's one thing. And then also, I take myself out on dates. So I might go to the bar. I might go to dinner or something like that by myself.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Good. Toya, hey, she said she's taking herself out, y'all. I'm just saying.
I hate to, we try to show y'all the different personalities, but sometimes that doesn't work because that's what I do. I do music and I perform too. I do voice lessons. I video myself singing, like a cappella songs, trying to see my pitch and all that stuff that you learn on YouTube. And then I have 2 specific gospel songs that I listen to, like when it gets really down and out, and one is For Every Mountain and the other one is Safe. I don't think that's the name of it, but the Lord is my shepherd, I have, it's a gospel song. Those are my 2 favorite, and I cried out and shouted out with it by myself.
Yes.
And I may go somewhere out to eat once in a blue moon. I don't do it often.
Okay.
Because I can do the outlet at home.
Yes.
So that's me.
Is that Chef Jamie? You chef?
Yeah, and I cook too. That's an outlet for me.
She cook, y'all.
But yeah, I'm just like Toya with my can of air freshener and performing. That's what really gets it out.
Okay.
Well, for me, I don't perform and sing. I do love music, so I will listen to music quite a bit. I pray a lot as well too. I think I know that's the only way that I'm able to make it through and to pull me out of that, and I somehow I get that from God. He speaks to me, from me, and it pushes me on. Even when you spoke like in another segment and you talked about how, because actually I was telling someone that actually I think it was my mom. She was like, Calandra, how do you stay so optimistic and move forward? And to me, I feel like if God gives me, and I'm healthy enough to wake up the next day, and I'm blessed to wake up the next day, why I'm gonna be upset about that? Yeah. Why I'm gonna be upset, with someone, So therefore, I do really, really strongly rely on God a lot. I pray, a whole lot, and then I also work out a lot as well too. So I'll get on that treadmill sometimes. I know some people, they're like, I can't get on that treadmill and stay like that. But me, I get on there and like sometimes I plan to get on there for maybe about an hour. Sometimes I really literally, I will find myself on the treadmill for 3 hours, literally, no lie. So sometimes I get on the phone, I'm on the treadmill. I think I'm talking to them even sometimes. Or sometimes I don't want to talk to anybody and I'll turn my music on. I love rap music, ratchet rap music. I'm just
Ratchet.
yeah, ratchet rap music. So yeah, that's
What's
my
the
outlet.
cardio, fellas? She got cardio.
And I'm the one she
Wow.
talking about with that treadmill. I've been giving ideas like put a TV. I have an extra TV. Jamie, put the TV out there. Put on some Netflix and just go. But it's something. I guess I got ADD. I can't. 30 minutes.
It's tough. It's tough.
30 minutes. But weights, I go long with weights. I don't know why I like weights over cardio, but I do.
But I'm an introvert, so I think that's why it works for me. Because like it's like I go into this place. Honestly, sometimes I, even like you said, I cry it out. Sometimes I get on that treadmill and I will come to tears because I'm talking and I'm praying and I'm talking to God and I'm working it out. And so it works for me. And I'm an introvert, so like I don't thrive being around a lot of people. To me, that's too much chatter. I don't need to hear what everybody else has to say. I need to hear what God has to say to me. So therefore, that's why I spend a lot of time really by myself, even because even I was like, really, what do I do for an outlet? That's what I'm sitting up here thinking. But I do have things. I go out for dinner, by myself as well too. Honestly, to be really honest, a lot of times I prefer that. I'll go have me a drink because I don't have nobody else chitter chatting in my ear. Especially since I deal with so many people.
The best time.
Yeah, since I have to deal with so many people in all the time. Like in career and things like that. So sometimes it's just kind of a woosah. Yesterday was Friday. I went to Gloria's by myself and I sat and I had my little drink. I ate and
top shelf?
Yeah. No, I didn't get the top shelf. I don't do that anymore. They get me in trouble.
Well, what I was gonna say, when you take yourself out
Yeah.
by yourself, you praying on nobody. Listen to me, brothers. Yes, I'm single. But when I do that, I'm hoping and praying on nobody see me and want to come up and talk to me. I'm so sorry. It is not. I'm not trying to be mean. I came here to relax and meditate, and you coming up to me, hey, how you doing? I have caught myself. What? Because you caught me at a time where I am deflecting, I'm praying, or I'm listening to my song or something, and you come in. Sorry, I'm just saying.
If he walk up into me and Gloria, you can come on, brother. That's what I'm gonna say.
That's all.
He can walk up.
I guess it just depends on the moment, but like I don't do it as often. This sounds like they do it a lot. So I don't go out like that a lot. But when I do, it's because I'm like, the house ain't gonna do it today. Let me go out and sip a little bit of something,
In that environment.
But I ain't did that in so long.
It's been
But yeah. Okay. Moving on.
My next question for you all, what do you guys value the most in platonic relationships? I was called a brother, and I don't take that very lightly, right? Like, I feel like I have an understanding of what you guys value, but maybe your other friends don't know what you guys value the most in a platonic relationship.
I would say honesty and loyalty. That honesty,
Yep.
That's in any relationship for me. Romantic,
any.
platonic,
Really,
whatever. Honesty. Like that bothers me, that irritates me. If we're supposed to be friends, then you need to be 100% with me.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
We on the same team. So yeah, honesty is what I would say. That's something I really, really value.
I would have
I
to
agree
say
with
the
that.
same.
Yep. I
loyalty.
agree with that. I do.
Okay, cool. And my last question. So you guys work with me on a multitude of projects. I went from me and you guys at that little spot in Oklahoma to
Yeah.
pretty deeply ingrained.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was like, every day is like every day.
But do you know what we always said, that whole situation led us to you? Like we were meant to meet you that day. Seriously.
I feel that way too, honestly. I really do.
Yeah,
And you never heard, because after that day, of course, we didn't think that we would see any of you again.
We didn't.
Yeah.
We
And so
didn't.
you just never know.
Right. And then here we are.
We used a totally different guy for pictures and videoing,
and it was dumb luck. It was blind luck.
Yeah.
The way I got there, the person I came with at one point wasn't even going to show up. So
that's why I said it was meant for us to meet you.
Told us that.
So yeah, it was me like literally being like, I'm gonna take you. I'm going to be sure.
It was you being your positive self.
Yeah. And put no, you're gonna show up. We're gonna do this. Yeah.
Absolutely. But what do you guys think is the most challenging part about working with me so far? What do you guys feel like?
Challenging?
Yeah.
For me, I don't know about, and it might be all of us, knowing the products, the cameras, the pictures, and editing. We just don't have that. That ain't our niche.
Yeah.
So
Details.
sometimes the things that you are excited about, I find myself I feel stupid because like, example, when we first got here, all that stuff over there in this corner, it's just stuff over there in a corner. But when you saw it, oh, cool, this is that. And this, I feel like, it just looked like a bunch of junk over there. But that's obviously equipment that would upgrade our show and our photos. So that would be the challenging part, just learning that aspect of business, because it's just not our niche. That's just my niche. There's either, I know. But things like that, I would like to share that excitement.
With me, I see.
Yes.
I see.
But I need to understand it first, Because I wouldn't know to look at that and say, I would have thought that was like a camera holder or honestly, it looked like a weight thing that you put a weight on. Yeah. So I don't know.
That would have been a wrap for you.
Yeah, like I just would have looked over there and now I know that's a light.
Yeah.
But I mean, you were over there for a minute, yeah. And I was like,
See, and it's funny you say that though, because I always think I do such a great job of teaching. But I do, without a doubt, hold back certain details because I don't feel like a person is invested. So it's funny that the more I do that, the more I'm hearing from people that I love and respect that they don't know what the heck is going on.
I don't know what to.
That's a very interesting thing that you're calling.
That would be the challenging thing, just not having that knowledge and that excitement as you do for the art, basically the art of what you do. We don't know. I just got to count on you. No, this is not going to look right because of this.
I see.
Oh no, we can't do that because if we do that, we got to do it this way. And I'm like, I thought I had an idea, but okay.
Then let me ask you then, are you willing to come into the world then? If I was to spend a little bit more time educating you and sharing these things with you.
Yeah, because we've came to that decision that we do need to probably get a little bit more involved.
Okay.
Yeah, to understand, because we just don't. We just don't.
I'm always excited to share the things that I love with others and teach. Dang near where y'all can do this whole thing yourself. So I will absolutely share with you. But don't forget though, I don't really cut corners.
Well, that's true. Well, as far as it like 100% doing it ourselves, I'm not too sure about that. But learning, yes.
I'll teach you all you want to know. Yeah. I'm trying to make everything your cup can withstand.
Okay.
Without a doubt. Anybody else want to weigh in?
But I wouldn't say it's a challenge, honestly, because it's kind of hard not to be excited because you're excited or be happy because you're happy. So it's hard for it to be a challenge. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm like, well, he excited. I'm gonna be excited too. Like, and you're so dedicated and loyal, and it's hard not to, feel that. So it's always good energy. Like it's always positive vibes, positive energy. So it's kind of hard not to, feel that way because you're feeling that way.
That's what's up.
So it's not really a challenge.
That's kind of somewhat what I was going to say. I think the challenge is going to be matching your energy.
Yeah.
That is the challenge.
Yeah.
Because honestly, maybe we may not see eye to eye on everything, whatever it is that we're working on. But it's like, for sure, you can't. Well, like I'm not one of those people that stay mad or upset at people anyway. But it's hard to even really honestly get mad with you.
Yeah.
I even was saying also in another segment as well too. You're good at deflecting and things like that. It's like it just makes you just calm down, just your energy, Wow. So really, to me, just working with you is a challenge to match your energy, to stay positive, all the time. Yeah. Yeah.
In the midst of everything we go through
Correct.
Together. Absolutely. Because it's a war out there.
And like I say, just to understand, once you get to showing us things that we've spoken about that we wanted you to show us, then when I hear you say things, I'm like, oh, I know what he's talking about.
All right, bet. Well, yeah, I got y'all. Okay. That will conclude my questions. I think you guys did a fabulous job answering them.
Okay.
Way to go.
Okay. And we would like to just say thank you, really, from the bottom of our hearts for believing in us
Yes.
and even taking on, because I remember when we first even asked you about coming and recording for us, you was like, I really don't even do this for a lot of people, but you really have believed in us and pushed us. And I said that again as in another segment. We are very grateful, but you have been, I know, one of our biggest,
No, he's our number one fan.
So, right.
He's been
and
here
really
from day
want to
one.
just thank you for that from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you, really seriously, but
Yes, thank you
for
so
cheering
much.
us on.
Yes.
And if we're not, sometimes when we're not too sure about things, you know, that positivity comes out.
He sees the vision.
You see the vision.
We don't see the vision, but he'll see the vision.
Right. So
and he's hyping us up behind the scenes.
Right.
Everything's dope, awesome, amazing.
Yes.
What a great compliment. Like, those are not compliments frequently. So that's super duper awesome. Thank you guys.
Yeah, for real. And you know, we appreciate it. And you know, I look forward to doing more. And everything that you're saying that you want to do, adding things, you know, I'm with it. You know, I don't say no to a lot. You know.
It's the shade.
But I do think we are growing, because there's some things that I do not want to do. I'm going to say that, of course, but I do know that we want to grow this platform, and we're not going to do that sheltering as much as we can. You know what I mean?
I don't even think it's a you guys thing. I mean, I think that's the barrier with why people are either creators or not creatives. You know, like it's a really hard thing to remove and understand that. Hey, we have to be students of what's out there before we can say we're creatives. Like, we have to go out and adapt and do what other people are doing, not for the sake of any type of clout or being in the mix, but for understanding how this works, being experienced to apply ourselves in these situations, and then we can begin to make content or things that we will, because we will then be that experience. So I don't think it's a y'all thing. I think that's a creative versus non-creative thing, and anybody's capable so long as you put in the effort. That's it. I think enough effort, and boom. Ultimately, like I look at and I just want to share this with you guys, because what a story. I look back at when I first was learning to play guitar, and I remember being, like I told you, I was antagonized. People used to be like, "Bro, can you play Hood Dude by Gorilla Zoe?" I used to get so antagonized. Oh, you're a white guy. So much like.
Ooh, kids are cruel.
Man,
do they not know Prince and Boosie Collins?
Oh no, they didn't. They didn't.
What?
That's the funny part. They didn't.
I was like, what?
They didn't know anything about any of those things, and it's just so funny that what ended up happening was I would disassociate myself with greatness. I'd be like, oh, when I finally learn how to play guitar, who am I going to be? Am I going to be a different person? Like, because it wasn't in me at the time. And when I would try, I wouldn't be that good, or people would detest and things like that. But it's so funny, as I got better over time, I look from where I was to what I can do now. And it's just so crazy that there's not an you don't actively get to realize that you're becoming this person, that you're becoming this creative. It's literally only in doing it that you begin to grow this muscle. So you could never fathom the creative you will be once you just commit and start doing it. You, as much as you may have a stage fright, or you may have a reluctancy to being like on social media or anything like that, once you begin to do it, it becomes a different part of you. Because I know creatives that are not on social media, you know, that are not waiting for validation from humans all the time. So that's not what it's about. It's about becoming a creative or not. So I think, guys, we've only been doing this since January. Well, that's not only, because it is now fixing to be October.
Yes, almost a year.
It's our anniversary.
Yes.
When we met you.
Yes.
That's true.
We are.
That time went by so fast. And so much. And during that process, we have learned things.
Yes.
Things that we like, things that we don't like. You know what I'm saying? We're learning as far as when it comes to doing this content and the show. And I know we got a lot more to learn, and I know we have a long way to go. And I look forward to you being on every step.
I'm here with y'all.
Yeah.
For sure.
And look forward to meeting your daddy, too. You keep saying you're going to Yeah, we're going to miss Pop. We're going to meet Pop.
Mom is cool, too. She's awesome, too.
And Mom, too.
Yeah, she's cool. Y'all run into both of them at some point.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
Well,
until next time,
there's strength in sisterhood
And support in sisterhood.
Bye.